Do you like to pour your own? This is a nice thing to do on a Saturday afternoon. Beautiful day. It's a good way to not only kill some time, save yourself a lot of money, and continue in your endeavor in shooting sports. Yeah, you know what? I've taken a long hiatus from pouring my own. But the reason for that is because time. There's no time. But it's come down to the point where I'm starting to pour again because the price of bullets have just gotten ridiculous. Just ridiculous. This took a lot longer than I thought it was going to take. But it's done. And man alive, if I was going to be buying, jacketed bullets for this amount, there's probably, 500 bullets here. If I was going to buy jacketed bullets, I'd get a lot of money for this. Okay, so this is our 5-round group right here on this rotten chunk of log, and this is the 200 grain 314-229 bullet, and let's open her up and see what happened to them. Oh crap! There's all the bullets flying. Here we go. You know, it's where you could throw it back in the rifle, reload it again, and shoot it. There's the gas check. Wow, look at that, eh? Huh. Barely affected. Okay, just put 5 rounds of 180 grain soft point through this block, and looks like we may have had it's pretty rotten. Yep. There's a bullet. Okay, so there's our 180 grainer. It moved through about 9-10 inches of wood straight through here. Out it came here. Okay, so here's the results. There are lots of mosquitoes out here. So this 203 grain, they all seem to cast out around 202, 203 grains. 314-299 bullet for the good old 303 right here. And this is the shot out of the 2 groove. We shot about an inch and a bit at 50 yards just to get it done. I wasn't shooting for accuracy. I was just shooting to see what was going to happen to these bullets that I cast up. And so before it was 203 grains. After shooting it, it was 192. So it's 94% weight retention for this bullet. 94% weight retention. And with the Hornady 174 grain round nose, it shooting the same piece of wood, or at least a similar piece of wood, this 174 grain turned into 131 grains. So that's about 75% weight retention. Shooting at rotten wood. I mean, you're going to probably get a little bit better than that if you're shooting at wild game than a chunk of wood. But it's an interesting test regardless. This has actually been shot out of a rifle. This hasn't, obviously. This has. But I will tell you that the stump I was shooting at with the 174 grain Hornady round nose was really rocking back and forth, and I got about twice the penetration with the Hornady, but the weight retention just isn't there compared to a hard cast bullet. And this is pretty hard. I mean, I'm just giving it the thumb scratch to figure out what my hardness is. Right, I'm not having any leading problems. It's running just over 1,800 feet per second. This is around 2,300 feet per second. Difference of about 500 feet per second between these 2 bullets. So you're limited on your velocity with the cast bullets because you don't want to treat it so hard you get jet hot gases running past the bullet, get leading problems. So you don't want to push them too hard. So that's one of the reasons why, in my opinion, if you're going to be running cast bullets, you might as well be running a really big bullet, because you can still maintain that velocity. Like in the 45-70, I'll run a 415 grain hard cast bullet at around 18-15 feet per second. And that's going to do tremendous damage to an attacking grizzly bear, because you're going to maintain the, you're going to get the penetration you need from the cast bullet. Let's do a compression test. Okay, it's a fairly simple test. Bloody mosquitoes buzzing around my head right now. Poof. So here's a Hornady 174 grams. Going to give her 10 good taps. We're not going to hit it hard. 2, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Whoops. So you can see, it's pretty soft. This thing is not really going to stay together. If it hits like a femur and a moose or something like that, it's going to come apart. Well, this has already been shot out of a rifle. We'll do it with this this bullet again. Same kind of tap here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 9, 10. Now, the hard cast bullet, yeah, it's deformed, but nowhere near as badly as, I know it's hard to tell, but it's not deformed anywhere near as bad as the Hornady. So the bullet on the left is the hard cast bullet. I'm thinking it's a Brunel's hardness of around 17, 18, 19. And the bullet on the right is the Hornady. This has already been shot out of a rifle after I've hammered it, and this has been shot out of a rifle into a piece of wood, same thing as this. You can see a difference of about 500 feet per second what happens to this soft lead with a copper jacket alloy, which only has about 75% weight retention. This is 94% weight retention. Pretty significant difference. So if you want stopping power, if you want bone crunching stopping power, go with a big hard cast bullet. It's for grizzly bear or black bear. That's my recommendation anyways. Anyway folks, hope you enjoyed that. The Rifle Chair signing off, and as always, Maple Leaf up.